Hello, my name is Valerie, and today I'm going to be recommending anime. I'm a huge anime lover. I have watched over 300 anime. In this video, I'm going to be talking about anime to watch when ... So I'm gonna separate this into 5 categories, and in each category, I'm going to recommend 3 anime, whether it's an anime movie or an anime series. And the first anime category that I'm going to talk about today is anime to watch when you want to feel motivated or inspired. The first anime that I'm going to recommend for you guys is Kaleido Star. I have watched this anime maybe 3 times already. It's just so good. It makes me feel motivated. It follows a girl who wants to be an acrobat artist, and it's just like her journey through that. There's a little bit of supernatural and fantasy, and it's just really inspiring how hardworking she is, but also how she goes through all her ups and downs. And it's a 50-episode anime, so it's a little bit of a commitment, but it gets you motivated. The next anime that I'm going to recommend to you guys is Kono Oto Tomare. I'm going to recommend both of the seasons. It's about a club in a Japanese high school, and they play the classical Japanese instrument. It's just like their journey as they like try to compete and try to go to the national competition. It's really inspiring. There's just this beautiful feeling of like camaraderie and just like people with the same goal, reaching their goals, and just like fighting for what they believe in and all these things. It's just a really good feel-good anime, but also makes you feel inspired and like motivated to like want to find other people that have your similar goals and like similar aspirations and all these things. But yeah, that's Kono Oto Tomare. And the last anime that I'm going to recommend to you guys may not come as a shocker to most of y'all, but it is Sora Yori mo Toi Basho, or The Place Further Than the Universe. And this anime, it literally got me out of my quarantine slump, out of my post-graduation slump, and it just got me, I don't know what this is, but it got me going. It's about these 4 girls who are in high school and they want to go to Antarctica. Whoever made this anime put magic all over it and just like sent it off to everybody just to also feel the magic that they put into it. And it's beautifully crafted. The soundtrack is also amazing. But yeah, this anime really has some magic to it, and you guys have to watch it. Now I'm gonna recommend anime to watch when you're sad and wanna be more sad. You know, like whenever you're like in those moods and you just like listen to sad songs to really feel more in that mood. This is kind of like that, but with anime. And all of the suggestions for this category are anime movies. The first anime movie that I'm going to suggest in this category is Koe no Katachi. This anime movie is from Kyoto Animation, came out a few years ago, and it's about a boy and a girl. They have a history from like elementary school to high school, follows their reconciling of meeting each other in the recent times. Anything besides that is kind of like a spoiler, but you guys should definitely check it out. The second anime that I'm going to recommend to you guys is Kimi no Suizo o Tabetai, which is I Want to Eat Your Pancreas in English. It's a really weird anime title, I know, but don't let the title get you all like. This anime, I guess, again, is about a boy and a girl and their relationship in high school, and follows their journey of becoming friends and etc. I'm sorry I'm giving all these really vague synopsises or like summaries of them. You just have to watch it. Just trust me on this one. And the last anime that I'm going to recommend for this category is the movie Colorful. I recommend this one if you're really feeling down in the dumps. It follows the life of a Japanese boy. I really don't know how to give a summary for this one. The animation's beautiful. The story is really provoking, makes you really think, and it makes you really appreciative of a lot of things. Alright, so this category that I'm going to recommend now is anime to watch when you want to laugh. Now I know people's comedic senses and humor types and preferences are different, but these are anime that I personally found hilarious, so I hope you guys also can get some good laughs out of them as well. The first anime that I'm going to recommend is Lovely Complex. Now, I know a lot of people may know this anime because of the romance aspect of it, where it is a really, really good romance anime. The comedy is hilarious. I think that their relationship dynamic, the two main characters, even the other characters as well, I think they have great chemistry between each other in terms of like humor and stuff, and they play on that within the plot itself. It's really smart, or it's a really good story. It just gives you a lot of laughs. The next anime that I'm going to recommend for this category is Itai no wa iya nanode bogyo ryoku ni kyofuri shitai to omoimasu. I really butchered that. I'm so sorry. It also goes by Bofuri as the acronym. And this anime, it's hilarious. The synopsis is unique. It's a girl, she's playing this MMORPG, and it's not like those typical isekai anime. This one, as she's like building her character, she really hates pain and like doesn't want to like experience it. This anime is just hilarious. It's unique, it's smart. Every few episodes when she levels up or like something happens, you don't really know what to expect. Because you don't know what to expect, it's just even more and more hilarious. But yeah, that's Bofuri. The last anime that I'm going to recommend for this category is Hinamatsuri. As much as it is hilarious, it's also super heartwarming. The humor is sometimes slapstick comedy and also deadpan, just like the faces and stuff. And I found myself laughing out loud, also crying out loud. This anime, great. The next anime category is anime to watch when you want to feel lovey-dovey. So the first anime that I'm going to recommend to you guys is Wotaku Nikoi wa Muzukashii, also known as Wotakoi. This anime is about 4 adults, I guess, and they are all otakus, so they like are super into anime, video games. I guess it's kind of also like a slice of life, and it follows their daily lives at work and their interactions and just like their relationships. It's definitely not like other romance animes that are out there, especially because the romance anime field is just filled with so many high school romances, which is fine, but you know, like not all of us are in high school anymore, and we want like people who are out of this world. That made no sense, I'm so sorry. The next anime that I'm going to recommend to you guys is Golden Time. This anime is about a boy that's in college, but it also follows like him and his other friends, and it also follows this central relationship, but it's a relationship it's a little bit complex when they start, and just kind of all these things going on. Golden Time is a golden time. And I'm so sorry for that pun. And the last one that I'm going to recommend to you guys is Akagami no Shirayuki Hime. So this anime, I'm going to recommend both seasons as well. It follows the protagonist woman, and she is a herbalist. She enters a neighboring kingdom's court, I guess, because she becomes like a court physician. The relationships within the anime are really beautiful, natural. I like how it's written. I actually read the manga before the anime came out, and I think the anime is a really good adaptation of the manga. You know, we're living in a pandemic and we're just kind of existing, but are we really existing, or are we just in some parallel universe, or are we in someone else's parallel universe? Are we all just, what is this? What is life? If you have those feelings, this section is for you. This is anime to watch when you are feeling existential or what is life. These anime are not to help you get out of those feelings. It's more just to get you also in that mindset. Maybe that's a bad thing. So you should watch the other categories to get you out of it. But this one is more if you kind of want to contemplate life and contemplate existence and what does it really mean to exist and live and be a human and not to be human. Anyways, I'm just gonna fair warn y'all, most of these animes I'm probably not gonna give y'all a synopsis or summary, because I feel like that's just gonna be a spoiler for like essentially everything. So the first anime that I'm going to recommend to you guys is Kaiba. The plot, you will definitely feel confused. I had to rewatch several episodes a few times just because I didn't really understand what was happening. I also rewatched the series after I completed the whole thing, and everything just made way more sense. It makes you really think about everything, and I can't really give y'all a synopsis because everything is a spoiler. So that's Kaiba. The next anime that I'm going to recommend to you guys is Ergo Proxy, and this one is set in like a post-apocalyptic world. But Ergo Proxy follows a girl and a boy and their journey from like living outside of one bubble to another bubble, and it's sporadic and crazy, but like wow. It was a really great ride. I really enjoyed the ending of this anime, and I think you guys would also really enjoy it as well. And the last anime that I'm going to recommend in this category is Shinsekai Yori. Shinsekai Yori is based off a novel, and it's a complete adaptation of the novel. This one's also set in a post-apocalyptic world in Japan, I believe. This one takes place several hundred years after like this incident happened. It follows the lives of a group of kids, and then it follows their different chapters of their lives. There's monsters and contemplations of life and secrets and twists and turns and all these other things, and yeah, you just you're just gonna have to watch it. Alright, so that's all of the anime that I'm going to recommend to you guys for now. If you guys are interested in more anime recommendations, please let me know in the comments down below. I am happy to share my anime knowledge to y'all. I hope you guys are staying safe, healthy, and happy mentally, physically, and emotionally, and I hope that anime can somehow help you in some way, shape, or form. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!